It is what it is. Hello, hello. Wow. I haven't been here for so long. I feel a little bit weird. How are we doing, guys? Hey, Top Hats. Jerry, good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. What are these things? There's these little things that I've never seen before. Hey, try me. Hello. Hey. I know. I know. Seriously, Top Hats. I feel super weird. Like, I don't know how to act right now. Hey, Flava. Wow, good to see you. How is everyone? Oh, oh, that's awesome. Okay, I've never seen it. That's super cool. Hey, Queen. I know, I know. I'm so out of touch, you guys. Like, I feel so lost about like everything. I had the craziest trip ever of my entire life. Just saying. Got a little hairy. And I just could not I really wanted to go live, but it was just a lot. I did try me. See, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. It was wonderful to see my nephew and the baby. God, I don't know why I'm doing this. God, I did not know I was going to do this. Wow. I swear I thought I did not know. It's nuts. Oh my goodness. It's so weird. I really thought I had cried it all out, actually. But oh, right. It's true. No, everybody's okay. Nobody was hurt, but we did have an accident and it was very scary. I cannot believe that I'm doing this. I cried for 2 days straight. I thought they were all gone. It was just really scary. It was probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life, and I feel like a complete tit. But yeah, it was really wild. And we drove a long time, a long time. Me and two of my sisters drove. I know, I know, I know. Wow, it was just nuts. I never knew that I would feel like this. Like it just terrified the shit out of me. But I I hit a deer in the middle of the night in the middle of nowhere, and it was wow, freaked me the hell out. I know, isn't it crazy? And everybody's okay. That nobody can really believe what happened and nobody was hurt. at all. So, I mean, that really is the best thing. Best possible outcome. Right. Oh, it could have been so much worse. It could have. That's why I can't believe how terrified I was. Like, I really just could not stop crying. It was wild. I- I'm telling you guys, this woman at this roadside cafe that we were dumped at, dumped, that was rude. The tow truck driver dropped us off at this cafe in the middle of nowhere. And seriously, the owner came out and she hugged me and I just started crying and I don't know her, you know? Like I just could not stop. Poor Mr. Snotty. I call him in the middle of the night repeatedly, make sure get him up, and I'm like, it was so scary. Yes, they were. I mean, nobody was even sore. Like it's crazy. And I hit that thing going fast. I tried to stop, but it was right in front of me, like came out of nowhere. It was just right there. And it was like hitting a brick wall. Just, I was going 70. We were on interstate. And I tried to slow down, but I'm glad if I swerve, I didn't flip, I didn't swerve and didn't go through the windshield. None of that happened. Right. I know. Right. It is. It's like hitting a wall. It is. It was the craziest feeling. And we're just out there, just, it was wild. We may look up to you in some ways. I, I know, top hats. Thank you. I know. It's just weird that I'm not that emotional of a person. Like, I can't even believe I had no idea I was going to do that right now. Oh, that's funny. No, it's just a weird feeling. And I'm so far from home and like, it was just scary. I know. I told Queen, I had been, Queen knew right when we left and all that. And I was letting her know. And all of a sudden I just told her. And then I sent pictures of the car and she was like, wow, like I really, it was wild. Right. No, there is so much to be thankful for. And one of my sisters is not in good health, She has a lot of health issues. We were going to see her grandbaby and thank God. I mean, so I am not going to do that again. Wow, like I said, I really haven't done that for a few days. It was scary to drive back home though. I was so scared. I wanted to go so slow. My other sister drove most of it because, well, Shabby, you guys know, she drove most of it because as soon as I started to drive, I'm like driving super slow. I'm like paranoid as shit. Yes, absolutely had angels, 100%. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jerry, that's crazy. Oh, wow. I love that though. Hey, Wandering, how are you? She does suck as a co-pilot. That's the thing, you guys. We had all these setbacks. She does suck as a co-pilot. She totally, I took a wrong turn or missed my turn, and that held us up like probably a couple of hours. And then I got a ticket that held us up. Then my other sister, she has her oxygen. We had it plugged in the car, but it wasn't charging. So we had to keep stopping at like truck stops and have her charge her oxygen thing. So we were down to the like just last 100 and some miles, and I'm like, all right, we got this. And then I barely got back on the highway, and bam. So it was just a series of oh my gosh, I bet, wondering, God, I think that does take a long time. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I had an accident, and I'm just being a crybaby tit bag about it. Everybody's good. Nobody's in the hospital. No, nothing. And so many people were so sweet to me. So the people at that cafe, they were like, they opened the doors to us before they even opened. And they were, like I said, she came up and hugged me, and she's like, I'm praying for you. It was so sweet. And, you know, but we were there for like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know, because we had to wait for my nephew to come pick us up. And oh God, it does happen fat. Right. My sister said that I said, oh my God, what do I do? And immediately said, oh shit, I tried. Because it was just like that. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Thank you. I do. I think about you too. I texted you a while back, and then, but I have been so out of it right now. Like, I know nothing that's going on. You know what? Something I'm thinking about, like, I have no idea what's going on with the Eagles. Right? I know. They were so sweet to us. And everybody said, oh, it happens here all the time. I'm like, well, I didn't know. I wouldn't have come. Right. Me too. I just did not know what the hell was happening. Did you really? Oh my God. How funny is that? I am so behind on absolutely everything. And I know there's horrible, I'm not even caught up on Texas, which has my heart hurting for sure, really bad. Oh my God. That's funny. I don't really look at it that much, actually, at all. I hate to watch myself. Isn't it heartbreaking? Oh my God. Yeah, I probably don't. Yeah, I probably there's so much happening. I'm thinking about Texas like crazy. It's really breaking my heart. I know. That's what you know what I haven't been able to watch a lot about it. Even like even that, Nate's interview. I did watch that in the car on the road, but I wasn't driving at that time. But I kept not getting service in different places. So what I would keep seeing, like, just like headlines of the numbers going up and up. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so terrible. Oh my God. And there's still a lot missing, right? That is nuts. Those poor girl. Oh Lord. When it's kids, it just really, oh, it's so sad. And I don't even know for sure. I mean, I know it was a flash flood, and that happens here too a lot. New Mexico got hit today also. When really, hey Molly, I did not hear about that. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Oh my God, I really had no idea about. How are you doing, Try Me? Are you okay where you're at? Oh God, you guys, I did not know. Hey, Tough. I did not know. Shit. God. How do I not know? Well, I haven't looked at anything. I haven't even been on X for well over a week. Did you? I didn't. I hope you're in a safe area. Gosh, I am. And we haven't here, we really haven't had a monsoon. We get bad flash floods here. Wow, really, Top Hats. See. I don't understand that. I guess I don't know anything about all that. Really, are you serious? You How come I didn't think that either? I didn't realize that either. Wondering. Yes, I'm very glad you guys are safe. Shit. How I how did I not know that? I try not to keep anybody's business in my head. Hey, Tony. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are okay. Wow. I haven't even looked. I got home yesterday and just trying to get unpacked and cleaned up, and I had my baby Jack today. Thank God, I missed him like crazy. So I just have had, wow. There is so much news to go. Oh, did you? Well, when I was gone, yeah, I know Mr. Snotty said that It looked like he was going to get stuff in one day when I was gone, but nothing big happened. Thank you, Tough. Yep, I'm home. Thank God. I thought I was going to kiss the ground when I got to my house. Because I was starting to feel like I'm never going to get home again. I was just like, I really felt stranded. It's just a weird feeling like I can't move here. Uh, Of course, you get, and I have the best husband in the whole world. Every time I called him, he's like, he's trying to get me to fly home and all the, just manage it, but he's amazing. We rented a car and drove home, but a lot is going on in the world. It is. A lot is. It's so much. I feel like this is like the worst time. Kohlberger, like, I couldn't believe it. I didn't even realize so much shit was happening. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, I was driving and I could hear my phone. And I finally told my sister, look on there and see what's going on. I can hear a lot, my phone doing a lot. And she's like, it's something with Kohlberger. And so I was driving, but my sister started telling me a little bit. And I'm like, oh my God. But you guys, I got to admit, what that was, don't you guys feel like that was one of the craziest? Oh, I love that. Thank you so, so much, Wondering. I love you. Oh, they come here. No, I know. I was like, oh my God, this is not happening. So wild. Oh, someone just look in chat. Um, the plea deal actually was something odd. Like, I've never heard them do it like that before, right? I do have to say, I'm kind of okay with this. I know a lot of people aren't, but I think because the way they had, he actually admitted to all these things and then said he can't appeal. In my opinion, if you get death penalty, you're not going to really ever see that. I mean, that's actually not going to happen. I do. I kind of, right? I feel like I'm okay with it. I know that's not real popular in that, but they don't. And you know what they do? They just spend the whole time appealing, and it's just a bunch of shit. Right. I mean, look at Mantits. He's gonna just, they mostly just die there of old age or whatever. Right. And the way they had him, he didn't just say he didn't just plead guilty. They asked him questions and he said, yes, he did it. Yes, he did it. I mean, I know my heart does break for them too. It does. I know. I know. And I'm not here to tell them how to feel or what to think. I have no right doing that. I just think people just sit on death row. They don't. Right. No, I do see it. Exactly right. Top hats. That's what I'm saying. To me, however they feel, they have every right to feel that way. 100%. I think the way my feeling is that he's not going to get out. He actually admitted to all those things, and maybe you can just make it stop. And because you know what, him keep coming up, and he kept just getting his way. He basically had as much money as he wanted to do whatever the hell he wanted with his defense. It was so gross. And to me, to just make it stop, I kind of think it's good. So many horrible things were going to come out in that trial. And I mean, and he's guilty. I think that's a given. I mean, I don't know about these people that are supporting him. I think that's nuts. Right. No, that's what I'm saying. However they feel, I cannot imagine. I mean, the way we feel about this case, I mean, I know how it has devastated me, how it has made me sick to my stomach. But being a parent, I just can't. And you got to think, it's the one thing about it that I don't like is that I've never been okay with the way the university just wanted that to be done and over with. I didn't like that part. Oh my God. I bet. Yikes. No, I do. I understand that. I do. It's, I mean, it's just a horrible, horrible thing. And, of all the things that we know about it, I will never get that blood dripping down the foundation of that home. Like, you can never get that shit out of your head. And as a parent, I cannot imagine. But I don't see anything worse. And I feel like on death row, he's even more protected than he is this way. You know? I don't know. The fact that he can't appeal, I love that. Right. Right. And I don't think there's any way of making them feel any better. I mean, how can you feel I think you're never okay your whole life. Hey, legs. You're never going to be okay. That was just the grossest thing ever. Right. Right. Safer than Epstein. Yeah. That's exactly what I've been thinking, Jerry. Yep. I'm kind of feeling a Dahmer situation. I'm feeling it. Oh my God. Can you seriously, Menendez? Wow. Lord. Are they out? That's what I'm saying. He's more protected on death row. I know. No, I understand that. I do. I get it. And that's the thing, Top Hats, is that, you know, I don't judge how anybody else is feeling because other people have different situations and that I have not had. And so I completely get that. And I understand that very much. I just don't think that he would ever actually see the death penalty. I don't, maybe he would as young as he is. I don't know. But I think Mantits never will at his age, but it takes forever. The other eyebrow, I don't understand, Tony. Yeah, that's what I think. I like that. I like the fact that not on death row, he won't be as protected. He'll right. I mean, that's my assumption. He'll be more. He'll be in. Oh. Okay, okay. Yeah, he'll be in general population, as far as I know. I don't guess I don't know for sure. Right. So that was just stupid, if you ask me. Right. Yep. I agree with that, Top Hats. To me, I think we should um more like harden the whole death penalty. If somebody gets it, then be done with them. I mean, the fact they get so much shit, so many rights, that's what drives me crazy. You know, I feel like, and yeah, they make mistakes sometimes. They have, and I'm not. That's horrible. But come on, if you get death penalty, be done with it. And that's what I think the families would have to deal with forever and ever. All this shit, all these appeals, all this crap. Yeah, I know. I know. What is this? We have got a sick society in a lot of ways, and that's one of them. These people that go, I mean, I've never watched the people that are trying to defend Kohlberger. I've never watched what their theory is. I can't imagine what it is, and I just don't even care. I think there is enough, in my opinion. Um, so I don't know what their deal is, but okay, try me well. We love you. Thank you for being here. Um, I can't imagine what exactly they're saying. Like, right. Yeah, you're right. 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 If he's in, so it would be protective, right? Helping his sister write a book. And that's somebody who defends him. I'm kind of lost. Don't forget, we already pre ordered the one that James Patterson wrote. It's a 13th or 14th. I'll have to look. Right. No, I know. That will happen. Oh, okay. The one that, okay, I get it. Huh, I haven't heard of her. I mean, I didn't realize what her name was. I heard somebody mention it, and I did notice that it looked like he did, for court, he took his eyebrows down a notch. Yes, she did. And that's, there you go, top hats. That is something that I have thought that makes me happy about this, is that um I don't want to hear from her anymore. She really makes me sick. I can't imagine in a trial how much I was already anticipating how much she was going to piss me off. And that's what I'm saying. When you look at having a public defender, the money that the budget that he had was completely disgusting to me. I mean, you would think that he was very wealthy and had a dream team, right? She just straight pissed me off. I couldn't stand to listen to her. So I'm kind of glad. If that cuts her off too, cuts she'll make money forever on this. They didn't, Top Hat. I think they normally do. In that case, they didn't. That was so weird to me. Crazy shit. They did all kinds of stuff. So she felt she had milked it for all it was worth and decided to do that. I don't know what the hell. She wasn't going to win, is what I think. But I thought she still wanted to do it. She liked all this attention she got from it, and she also will make money probably forever on this. Really? Yep. She had to. She had to know that. And I agree. People deserve a defense. I understand that. But when it is so gross, I mean, I have a hard time. Obviously, we know everyone has their feelings about defense attorneys. She did, and she got by with so much shit. Yep. And she just got to have, you're right. She just got a blank check for this shit. Right. Right. It was changing, which is what she wanted, right? See? Yep. Yep. I bet top. See? Look at Kurt Nurmi. Look look at just the change in him, just his appearance since he defended Jodi Arias. Yep. Well, and the thing is, so much they really did good at holding on to a lot of information. I mean, I know there's the big deal about how somebody leaked stuff, but think about how long they did keep a lot of shit under wraps that we did not know about. Right. And this judge said, no, we're not doing your alternative suspect shit. Yep. Cut the sieve off. To me, cut it off. He gets no more treatment. Go take your fucking eyebrows and let, prison justice take care of it. Oh, is that going to happen? Oh, I guess it would, right? Do you think, can you imagine? I wonder how much more there is. Because some crazy shit has come out recently that we had no idea about. That again tells me, why are people defending him? I think those are wackadoodles. I don't know. You guys wrote that at the same time. Yeah, I'm anxious now too. Yeah, I think they did. They did. But no, these attorneys become very, very popular. Well, didn't he get sentenced? Wasn't that what happened? Is there another hearing about this? I thought he got 4 life. I guess I don't fucking know. Wow, what the hell? Okay, see, I am just crazy. So that was just him. I listened to a lot of that. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, so in a plea deal, what happens? So they just took death penalty off the table for that to happen? Is that because I thought you typically it's a deal where I'm lost. Oddly, I thought that was a very odd plea thing. The way he answered all those questions, I thought that was really wild. And that is like the first time he's even spoke, right? Hasn't every time or whenever he pled not guilty, didn't his attorney say it for him? So he could still get death penalty? I actually hope he doesn't, because I just don't think that will happen. I am as much as I am I like the death penalty, but they never do. I know. Top hats. Right. Yep. I thought it was I was blown away by it. I really felt I agree with you, Top Hats. I felt a lot like that. Listening to him say that, which I thought was good though. As much as it was hard. Yeah, me too. It made me feel super weird. But I thought it was they said all because to me I thought he would just I thought he would just plead guilty to committing 4 murders and that would be it. But them saying all that was just a lot. I thought that was good for family because I mean, what can you do now? You said you did that. It was so weird. And he didn't just plea, he fucking did it. That's the way I feel. Because who the hell would say they did that shit? You wouldn't. And what evidence we already know of is pretty bad. Probably. Wow. Okay, I have got to get with the times. I just thought that was over with. But I got to tell you guys, I never even pulled up my computer and did anything the whole trip. It just wasn't a cohesive situation for me to do any of that. So I was just looking at shit on my phone the whole time. Oh, that's going to be... She was at court? Yeah, I know. I don't blame them. Well, my heart hurts for all of those people. It always will. That you can... what I just pray for them is that they can try to heal as best as possible. And to me, getting that guy out of their lives... Again, I'm more upset that the university gets to just sweep it under the rug. That's what they wanted to do all along. Tearing down the house, I feel... Tearing down the house actually upset me more than this. Yeah, my heart hurts for them. I just hope that they can take this as a time to heal themselves, get his gross ass off the news, out of their lives. Looking at him has got to make them beyond ill. I don't know how you could do it. Right. That's exactly right. Yep. No, you're right, Tony. I know. No, I agree, Top Hat. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Like I said, I don't know these people, nothing. And the picture of that blood coming out of the house is just... It's so horrible. The whole thought of it. It doesn't. But that's what death penalty is life in prison, being protected. I mean, how often do you actually hear of somebody actually happening? You know, my dad retired in the 80s. There is still a guy on death row in Arizona that my dad put there. I mean, why isn't he dead yet? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. I know. You're right to some degree, of course. Right. That's what I think, Top Hats. And I'm looking forward to, like Jerry said, a Dahmer sentence. That's what I'm looking for. I'm thinking. How tough are you now, fucker? I mean, obviously, it took some crazy balls to do what he did. But of course, it was a sneak attack no one saw coming in a house where people coming and going did not faze anybody all that much, right? Because that happens in their situation. So it took some balls, but he's still a fucking pussy. Mm-mm. No, because he has his heart is dead, or I don't know what you call that kind of heart. Yeah, it probably does. Tough. It probably does. That's right. That's right, Queen. That's right. He will get his. Right. You better sleep with one eye open. I don't even know if people are see, that's the thing, from TV, which is all I know. So sometimes it seems like people are in a cell by themselves, and sometimes it seems like there's like 20 damn people in a cell. I don't fucking know how this shit works. I would rather be all by myself if it were me. Right. Piece of shit. I want to be in the hole. I'm volunteering for solitary confinement. I mean, I guess if you put yourself in a situation to be there, um, you're probably not afraid. But to me, I would be more afraid of other prisoners than probably anything in the whole damn world. The whole concept of it is terrifying to me. And that's not the only reason I wouldn't hurt anybody. But the thought of handcuffs being in the back of a car is actually beyond terrifying to me. Right. I know. It's so, doesn't it though? You have to really try to put out of your mind how terrified they were. Right. Right. Same here. Same here. Hold me up by myself. I don't care. I just can't. I would just be literally terrified of the prisoners. And I think he should be, because he's not the type to go put himself in danger. Now, what would have been really freaking awesome is if somebody in that house was armed and took care of it right then and there. But again, when you're talking a surprise situation like that, I mean, I don't, there's just so many concepts to this thing. It's just like with all the people saying, why didn't the roommates do this or do that? There's so many things that you would be thinking about. None of them being that you would be thinking somebody is coming there to do that, right? Right, Top Hat. That's right. Right. It's not just the fear of going to jail that keeps me out of there. I have no desire to commit these things. Zero. Right. Right. That's that is what has killed me from the beginning. When you think about the fact that all of them, they were drinking, or some of them were out drinking, whatever, and they were being safe to take, Ubers or whatever their transportation. They weren't driving. All these things, and you think about how many parents, even possibly, whether it happened or not, if when your kids text you and say, whether they're traveling, whatever, and say, I'm home. Okay, good, right? Thank God you made it home safe, whatever. And then that. It's insane. Exact. I don't either, Tony. I don't either. I never have. I never have. I have never. The very first day we found out that one of them had seen him, we're like, oh, wow, what? What the hell happened, But again, tell yourself you're in the situation and you're like, okay, like remember they said they thought at first like Kaylee was playing with her dog, and they just had a DoorDash person there. They just, shit like that happens, right? I don't blame anybody. I blame the person who did it. Period. Exactly right. Exactly right. Top hats, 100%. And you get that text or whatever, and it's like, okay, now I can go to sleep. Everybody's home safe, but you're not safe in your that it's just gross as shit. Right. Right. Right, Jerry. Yeah, you wondered it, but I never thought they had done anything, were in crime. But you can imagine. I mean, to me, I can imagine. I've never lived in a home like that, but the way you kind of know things are going, you're like, okay, well, somebody just had somebody weird here or whatever. She did think something. But nobody says that person just murdered everyone. They don't. You can't, your head doesn't get around shit like that. Not in my opinion. You just, no. Exactly right, Tony. Exactly right. And your head never goes, even if your head does sometimes go, says some weird thing, you're like, okay, that's crazy or whatever. I don't know. I don't think your head goes there. Exactly. Right. Yes, because exactly right, Top Hat's exactly right. It's exactly right. Yep. Yep. I 100% agree with that. Right. And that was an issue. Of course, in hindsight, you're like, oh my God, why would I worry about that? But you do. And quite honestly, I mean, if we're being real, it's not even as if, and this sounds horrible to say, but guess what? It's not as if had they done something sooner, they could have been saved, right? That's not the case. Not the case. Hey, Alberta. How's Bishop doing? Yeah, me too. You know what? We've got to do that. We've got to do that hearing live. I did not. I just kind of thought when you make a plea deal that the deal's already done. Oh, I love that, Alberta. I'm so happy. Right, Jerry. Absolutely. I do too. Yep. And honestly, who's going to be like, oh, I bet that guy just killed everybody? No. You can end up with the original sentence. Yeah, I'm not really sure how it works. And one thing that we have noticed, you guys, I'm sure you agree that every state is very different. Like, I am still to this day blown away that in Alex Murdaugh's case, we got that very fast verdict and then sentencing immediately. Like, I've never heard of that before. It just depends. Every place is different, right? And I would imagine that every plea agreement has different stipulation. I have no idea. I didn't know that he would sit and go through a series of questions. I did not expect that. I didn't expect that at all. But again, I didn't expect for Alex Murdaugh to be sentenced that day. You just, it's weird. And I did hear that Steve Gonzalez had asked that something like that happened, but he had never been given the um, information, or he had never been told that it would. And I assume that's what he was talking about. But again, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I thought people just went and said guilty, pled guilty, and it was in a plea agreement that was already arranged. So they knew their sentence and they got sentenced it, and that was it. That's just what I expected to happen. Yeah, Alberta got a new dog, Bishop. I'm loving that that's working out well. Yeah, I can't think of anything either. There is so much news right now, though, that it's insane. What was the other thing I was thinking about? That's funny. I think so. That's exactly right, Top Hats. That's what I would be afraid of. I don't know how you could come face to face with that piece of shit. I don't. Just seeing a picture of him causes a reaction in me. The thought of him, I have a reaction. You know, and you picture him driving around in that car and you just think, just want to take care of it. Oh my God. You guys are too funny. Wow, Dre, really, wow. The whole scene, everything. I know, some of you guys remember going through that 3D of the house. I mean, there's the part of it that it was cool to see that. But yeah, it was hard, right? I still picture all this shit in my head, and it does. It makes you sick to your stomach. Well, I guess that's true. Because what I think, my opinion is that they they ask him questions about what they already had the answer to. They just made him cough it up verbally. That would be nice for that. I don't think that they're ever going to get that. And the fact is, Top Hats, they weren't going to get that in a trial either. I don't think that was going to happen. As far as we know, maybe they do have it. Like they have really, for supposedly things being leaked, that shit stayed leaked for a long time. I mean, think about it. If they had old Murdaugh's clerk of court, I always I keep forgetting her name lately. That should have would have been out. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh my. Right. Right. So there is that shit stayed hush hush pretty good. Did you, Queen? I didn't know. I know there is something out on Hulu. I didn't watch it. I saw that it was on there. I thought we would watch that on is she? Is that the same one that's on Hulu? Oh, really? Top Hat. I didn't know that. Yeah, I just noticed it the other day. I pulled it up when I was just riding in the car. I was going to try to watch something. I could never get enough service, kept cutting out. So I didn't watch anything. I just saw that that was on Hulu, and I don't know. I didn't know about it, but I don't check there that often. It might not be anything, but I thought I would check into that, maybe whatever all, because we're going to listen to the book on Rumble. I thought we could watch whatever there is on Rumble. Um, Yeah, this is going to get very interesting. Wow. Right. I think we should spend a lot of time just looking at all this stuff. Buster had to change his number. Bus? You mean bus? What about Roro? That is so not funny, but it's funny, right? I can't stand it. I know, right? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, Atlanta. What a fucking mess. Well, I mean, when is he going to end up being charged? I thought that was going to happen too. I don't know. Again, in Idaho, they don't have the same fucking county clerk or court clerk because otherwise that shit would be out. Oh my God. Seriously? Shut up. Shut up. Are you kidding? Oh my God. No way. What is he doing in there? Oh my God. You can do that in prison? Oh my Lord. I have no idea how to even look at OnlyFans. I've never tried. Wow. Just being in prison, just filming himself in there? Oh my goodness. What a fucking weirdo. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Well, is OnlyFans only like people taking their clothes off and shit? I guess that's probably true, right? I mean, I've heard people say you can get more drugs in jail. So I guess probably choking is chicken. God. Oh Lord. I know. Me too, Alberta. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh. I guess they probably can get themselves on all these sites. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that is too damn funny. I can't. Oh my God. Do you, so is OnlyFans about doing um ugly stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Is there anything normal of that? I don't get it. Oh, God, legs. Oh, tough. You guys are too much, man. Women play him, like act like I, yeah, I don't either. I was just curious because to me, as soon as you hear that somebody has that, then it sounds like, something bad. I don't know that it is. Exactly. That's what I was. You're right. Right. That's what I was saying earlier. Top Hat said, I do hate that I'm laughing because, yes, that was horrible. And he has no guilt about it. I mean, we've listened to his jail calls. It's disgusting. Women love him. Oh my God. Even if he didn't kill his family, he is nothing to admire at all. The fact that he did brutally kill his wife and son is completely fucking disgusting. No, I don't think the crime is funny at all. Not one bit. I think he's disgusting. Everything about him, everything about that man. Again, you guys, before he killed his wife and son, he did some shit with, he had something to do with the housekeeper dying, I believe. And not only that, what he did to her son, how he ripped everybody off. I mean, there's nothing decent about the man at all. Papa Road. That's the shit that I love. God, oh God. Oh God. See, I've never had a desire to even look into any of that. I just don't care because I think that was so dumb. First of all, completely fucking stupid. And I mean, you took a life. That's horrible. But it was just so fucking stupid. I can't get my head around the people who go for these killers. I just can't. To think that I could actually like say have anything even remotely decent to say to these people. That shit though, yeah, that row and all that paw shit, that was pretty fucking funny. I gotta admit, I can't help it. When he's like, "Did you always call him Pawpaw?" Oh my god, it did. It was well. That's why I was so happy that Waters asked him that because he was coming out there like acting like he didn't kill him, and even if seriously, he was acting like they weren't dead. It's fucking gross. But that trial was so fucking long. Oh my god. I know. I know. I think we will because you know what? She's a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit. Becky Hill, right? Did I get it? Right. So stupid. So totally stupid. I cannot with that shit. Becky Hill. Okay. I don't know why I forget her name. And can you even stand the fact that she had a press conference? Get the fuck out of here. That stupid bitch. If there's another trial, she needs to be charged like quadruple. I cannot stand her. Yeah, I know. Like Jodi Arias making up all that shit about Travis. Seriously? I mean, she killed him so it was so horrible. And to act like, and to say he had pictures, actual pictures, not in his computer, actual photographs of children on the bed. What a stupid fucking bitch. Yeah, she does, Top Hats. I think things can get a lot worse for her, and I hope they do. Because, of course, once you have put yourself in this position, it appears at this point that she's had all kinds of fucking free will there and been able to get by with a lot of shit. They already have talked about misuse of funds and all kinds of shit. See, she was just running the damn show there as she pleased. Whatever sentence she gets, I want someone to slap the fuck out of her. Having a press conference, shut the fuck up. Give me a break. Who gives a shit what she has to say? Yeah, she is. That's right. That I 100% Top. I agree with that. You know, she could have wrote a stupid fucking book and still did her job correctly. But she put this whole fucking thing into the turmoil that she has. That's so fucked up. Yeah, she needs to go to prison right now. I agree 100%. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, I want her to go to prison like immediately. I don't want to watch her trial because it's stupid. I just want her to go to prison and I want someone to slap her. That's what needs to happen. Yep. Yeah, 100 I agree. I agree. Do you mind? I'm going to run to the restroom really quick. Mr. Snotty's going to talk to you for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, baby. Hello, everybody. So nice to see everybody again. Been a while since we've been on. A long while since we've been on. As you all know, Jackie Snotty was on a road trip. And she's back, so that's a very good thing. Sorely missed while she was gone. I know I sure did. But now she's home, so it's all good. Life is all good. There's calm among the Chihuahuas, and life has order to it again. So that's a good thing. Now, a lot of things went on in the country the past few days. Holy cow. And I think you've touched on most of them, actually, most likely all of them. Unless I want to go to the international stage, which I really don't, because I'm very disappointed about a lot of things that are happening on the international. Actually, I shouldn't say international, because it's not international, it's just national. On the national news and the national stage, that's been a whole ugly mess. So I'm glad to see everybody in here. So nice to see you all again. Please go on and slap the like button when you have a moment. And also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You did, Jerry. You did. And every time I put it on, every time I put the shirt on, I think of you. Right? Eternally American. That's exactly what it is. I get a lot of looks when I wear this shirt out in public. But you got me a little off track. I apologize. Oh, please go and hit the subscribe button. It's right down there. Go down there and tap that if you haven't already done so. And also, you know, we've been sitting at 2.11K for quite a bit of time now. You might just, I don't know, call your mother-in-law or your sister or whatever and say, look, I got this gal I listen to over here on YouTube. She's a hoot. And she talks about current events and true crime and drama and cookies. There's always the cookies. She talks about cookies. You might want to just go over and give her a listen or a subscribe. Yeah, you know, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And you might find some interesting content there. I know she's not everybody's cup of tea, but a lot of people get enjoyment off this channel. I know I do. And I know you do too. So please consider that. Anyway, we're in some pretty miserable weather right now in terms of the heat. I have a Chihuahua clawing at my foot because she put her food underneath my foot, her kibble underneath my foot. She's clawing at my foot now to get out of the way so she can get her kibble. Going back to the weather, holy moly. I think we were like 115 or something like that today. It's just crazy hot. And this is the time of year when you just don't go outside. Just do not. I mean, if the sun's up, just stay inside. I mean, honestly, you're going to be better off. And if you have to go outside, make sure you start up your air-conditioned car early if you can and let it cool down before you get in it, and drive to whatever place you're going to go to and hope that that's air-conditioned, and then same thing, get back in your air-conditioned car and back drive to your air-conditioned home. It's a rough time of year here in Phoenix, but fortunately, this doesn't last. It's just, it's like 4 to 6 weeks, and then we're start getting back into the good weather again. So it'll be very nice. Just having a quick peek at the comments. Yes, I think Halloween was the inspiration for the shirt. That sounds about right by me. Right, and thank you, Top Hats. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. We appreciate you very much. Look at this spot on that camera lens. I want to really wipe it off, but I'm not going to do it. So I think the temperatures dropped down to about, the Snot Rocket is putting on a jacket. So I don't know how, I would love to be that person. I'm going to be sleeping in the bed with both feet out front of the blankets tonight. Wake up tomorrow morning and it'll still be hot. And it's just going to get hotter as the day goes on. But
I'm glad you brought up how
why
hot
we
it
live
was.
here. Are you?
Because
you're putting on a jacket.
No, it made me realize that I've been sitting here freezing.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
I walked in the door yesterday and I had a jacket on. That's the first thing he said. Why are you wearing a jacket?
What the hell are you doing wearing a jacket?
Like, I have been so damn cold. In the car, I was pushing all the AC units away from, all the vents away from me. And I was so cold.
Wow. Ready to get back in the big chair, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the Snot Rocket, folks. Thanks for entertaining my nonsense. Appreciate it.
The air conditioner makes me so cold. I can't stand it. My peeps run with you. Let me see what I missed here. Oh, yeah. Jerry did do that shirt. You know what happens? Oh, shoot. Let me see. Wait, now I'm going to make it worse, Top Hats. You feel that's going to happen. Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. No, I think I fixed it.
Yeah, that does look better, baby.
Wow, you know what happens? Jack loves to fool with that. He loves it. I did it. I thought for sure I'd make it worse. I think I did it though. No, it is hot outside, but it's cold inside. AC freaking kills me. I know. I felt sorry. My sister in the back seat was like, because I just turned it all the way down. She was like, it's hot back here. Like, we need to make sure it all gets away from me because I was so damn cold. Absolutely. It's better though, right, Top Hats? We try to get it just right, but Jack wants it on all the time. Like, he loves that sign. It's so weird. Okay, good. I was gonna say it looks better to me, but yeah, so I don't know what else is. We do have, I believe, again, I'm so out of the loop. I apologize. I'm out of the loop on flipping everything. I do believe, though, we have, so we have obviously Kohberger's sentencing. I'm really, thank you for telling me about that. Pretty sure I would have caught up at some point, but we need to watch that for sure. We have the book, though. We're going to listen to that on Rumble. I'm really excited about that book. And you guys think, I mean, I feel like James Patterson isn't a joke of an author. I'm excited to hear that book. And right? I am. Whatever all is coming out, we can watch over there. And then we do have the Preston Lord case coming up. See, justice for Preston. That's coming up. We have Lori's sentencing, whatever. I don't even know. Just go away. How funny, Top Hats. No, I'm kind of weird that way too about I have to talk myself down about some certain things like that. When I was younger, it was even like steps. Everything had to go in certain sequence. I've gotten better, obviously, but maybe in some ways worse. I hear you though. Let me check and make sure that nothing has changed on this end. I still believe that more people from Preston Lord case will plead. I have this feeling. Obviously I don't know that. I could be wrong. I know there's more things coming up. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys. I don't think I did. Shit. I was at a funeral not too long ago, just a couple weeks ago, and there was a Gilbert Goon there. Yeah, it was a little scary looking. Let me see. I'm looking at some of the stuff. Let's see. I don't have a thing with numbers like that. It's always just been, for me, it's been a physical thing. Like, I don't know, like a long time ago, and this may not even be exact, but some of the exact stuff I'm not even going to tell because it's just way too stupid. But like, for instance, if I were to just scratch this hand, I would have to scratch the other one just because to even it out. Something on those kind of things, something weird like that. But definitely steps. If I took, I would have to step certain ways. I don't know. Everything had to be evened out. I'm not so much that way anymore. I'm probably worse these days. I don't know. It's so weird that a lot of the people from this case, even if they're adults now, if they weren't, it will come up as minors and not give you information. But they've all been charged as adults. So that's kind of aggravating to me. So you have to put the right name in or nothing happens. And they're all on the same thing. Oh, wow. Hello. Good to see you, Mike. We're talking about everything, kind of, and nothing in particular. I just got back from, I haven't been on for like 11 days. Went on a trip, so I haven't been on here, and I'm trying to catch up. Yes, how was everybody's 4th of July? We didn't talk about that. I hope everybody had a happy 4th. We're kind of talking about Kohberger, all the stuff going on right now, which is crazy. What track is there in Chicago? I haven't seen it. You should have seen me going through. Oh my God. Oh, I bet that was a site, Alberta, but that's so awesome. I mean, not that you were at the hospital. But I love you having those awesome dogs. I bet. I bet people love them. A pay pig. That's funny. Top Hats, I don't even think of Chicago as one of those places that you watch a race, right? Like you think of Talladega, you think of Daytona, like a lot of places, but I don't really think about Chicago. Oh, a street course. Wow. Yeah. Hold on. I'm lost. I've never heard of it, and I'm not sure if it's real. If you, you know what? I don't know if you're just trolling me, Jerry. I don't know. A pay pig. The big city streets ain't right. Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Top Hats. I'm like, that sounds weird. Yeah, Jerry, I don't fucking believe you sometimes. I don't. Not that you fib, but you do fuck with me. You learned about it from a bard. And how do you okay, I don't know. So you mean just like people on YouTube that come on here and beg for money? that the kind of thing we're talking about? You do. You do. You fucking troll me. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening right now. Like, if you tell me it in real life, I might, I'm pretty sure I'm going to just buy it. But on here, I'm a little, there's no begging. Oh, there's no begging. Okay. That might work, I think, because to me, begging is very irritating. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, after having the accident, of course, like it turned everything upside down, right? Like I was kind of stranded. I didn't have a vehicle to go anywhere. Everything is weird, right? It turns everything strange. And I was telling my sister, I was like, oh my God, can you imagine certain people on YouTube would so be on there right now, like, look what happened, trying to get money for it. Like, I kind of think people would do that. And you never acknowledge. How weird. Who gives money to that? Who does that? Right, Queen? Obviously, that's not something that occurred to me for a second. But I'm guarantee you, I was like, wow, there are people who would do that right now. So they keep sending more and more by you not. So weird. It is weird to me, the amount of people that just give money. What? I don't even know what you mean. There are so many things I am not hip to, I gotta tell you. Yeah, they will. It blows my mind. Oh my God. Oh my God, Alberta. Yeah, I would get out of the room. That would really bother me. Oh my God. So they just put up certain pictures or something. I'm just, God, there is so much shit out there. It's crazy. How do people just give money to something that they don't actually know anything about? I don't get that. And it's people who don't have money. Oh my God. You guys remember that case where that guy was so in love with that woman he never knew that he killed his fucking family? Remember that? What the hell is, I don't get. I know. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. Well, you guys know, if you ever see me come on here and begging for money, then I have been kidnapped and someone else is in my place. Just know for sure something has happened. That is so wild. I don't even know how people do it. I don't know how they are successful at it. Whole thing just blows my damn mind. I'm doing, wow. Well, I don't know who's trying to pay for that. I mean, that's just wild. I snore pretty loud. I'm not sure who's trying to be any part of that. Just ask Queen. I snore. That might be a problem for somebody. It would be a fucking problem for me if somebody would pay for that. I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't be able to fall asleep with somebody strange in the bed. If you would pay for that, I don't want you in there. Well, I don't want you in there anyway, by the way, but oh my goodness. Oh my God. Good night, Alberta. Thanks for coming in. It was good to see you. And love to Alberta and Bishop and everybody. Oh, wow, Top Hats. Wow. I guess I could see how that would work. Huh. I mean, if you sleep good, then, and apparently you could pay somebody and you're not. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely not I'm not willing to put forth effort of any kind to some. See, I can't imagine. What do you? I don't know. There's a lot of crazy fucking shit out there. People, but see, some people just devote their whole life to doing something that is not. Well, I know. I guess maybe it's working out for them. They're not getting a job. I guess he suggested a body pillow for the same mind. Okay, no, that's actually. I would think that's probably a good idea. I've heard about. Okay, I was just gonna say I've heard about this. I don't like. I've heard people talk about a pregnancy pillow. I don't really know exactly what it is. I mean it. I know. And maybe it's good, Top Hats, because if there was really a person there, that you would, it's one thing if someone helps you sleep, but if they're there all day, then it just becomes like, all right. Yeah, I feel you. Hmm. And that could be very true. Yeah, I can see that, Top Hat. I think sometimes that happens. To me, I sleep so much better in my bed, but I can fall asleep really anywhere. I mean, when I go to bed, I am out like a fucking light. But if I do sleep on the couch, I end up waking up and I need to go get in bed. I I hear you, top hats. Yeah, pretty much everybody's gonna get on my nerves. That's the thing. That's how you know true love, right? Like I cannot. I missed my husband and my dogs like crazy. Mostly my husband. I really did miss my dogs, but I missed my husband because I'm not the one who goes like that. He goes like that. I don't. Yeah, almost anybody is gonna get on my last fucking nerve after a couple days. Right, right. No, I hear you, Top. I hear you. Yep. Very few people are gonna get by with me being able to handle for too long. Oh, I'm not a light sleeper at all. At all. I don't sleep for long periods at a time, but when I'm out, who knows what the hell goes on. I got no idea. Oh my god. But I'm very easily scared when I'm awake. Like so many times I get scared and Mr. Snotty's like, I'm right here. What the hell? But I just get startled very easily. But not in my sleep, not at all. I kind of hate that because I feel like something could happen when I'm asleep and I'm just not something I need to be woke up to and I just won't. But then again, I won't know about it, right? So there you have it. But I think I'm going to end this. I felt like there was way too much to talk about, so I wasn't sure what to come on and talk about. I just wanted to kind of catch up. There's so many things to really dive into. Um, I mean, I didn't even say Epstein. That's a lot. Yep. No, I'm sure, Top Hat. I bet. I'm very sure about that. And whenever we find that, especially looking at true crime all the time, we know that there are some really crazy people out there. And even the ones that aren't committing crimes, there's still some really whacked out people. So when we find people that are not, which is what I love about the people in here, like we have some really awesome people that I feel super comfortable with, and I love that. You don't know because people are nuts. People are nuts. We see it a lot. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, there are so many things that we need to talk about, like so much. Um, but I'm gonna get back to a normal schedule now. And Mr. Jack goes back to school and like
Next week.
I think I don't know if it's next week or the week after. Very soon. So I'm gonna be, and he's gonna go 5 days a week. So it's gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna have more time, and there's so many things I want us to talk about and do. I have a lot of he is. You guys can't believe how much he's talking. Oh my god. Like crazy. And he's just doing so many things that are just wild. I love it so much. And just like what was today? See you later. Just so clear.
See you later. 1, 2, 3, go. All that stuff.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
so much just today because I haven't seen him for over a week. And yeah, my aunt came over today, and whenever she left, he was like, "See you later." Just it was so awesome. All the things. So it's really exciting. But there's so many things that are coming up, and I really was. I missed him like crazy. And I think he missed me too, for sure. Um, and it was really nice. It was really nice. My aunt came over today, and Fig came over today, and my angel was here. It was a lot. It was really awesome after being gone for a while. I know, I was too. But you know what, Jerry? Maybe I wasn't, though. Actually, that's why I think maybe I feel okay with this because I don't know. My thing is that Ann Taylor really bothered me. Not only does the sight of him bother me really bad, I don't like her. I don't like her. And I really felt like she was going to really piss me off a lot. And again, the whole blank check that he was given, I think was such bullshit. That's kind of why I think I'm because I think we're probably going to get it. We're going to get the information, it sounds like, and we don't have to listen to that bullshit. Yeah, I think she was. Wasn't she already pissing you off? Just the stupid shit she was saying about don't say this word, don't. It's like, shut up. Shut the hell up. Right, right. so many of the things that she's come out with have been so, to me, outrageous, and I couldn't stand it. Yeah. It's funny, right before this happened, actually, I had just texted Top Hats and I told him I really cannot fucking stand her. Like, I just can't. Her voice, the look of her, everything just pisses me off. Yes, exactly. Constantly doing that. And you know what? It didn't help her to get it moved, did it? That didn't help her. I mean, I think JLR has already got himself a fucking place rented over there. I don't know. I haven't even watched JLR for so long. I don't know. Sorry about that. I didn't want to hear her bullshit. I just did it. Right. Because she pulled every single thing she possibly could. Really? Wow. And see, I wondered, Top Hats, I did wonder if that book coming out was playing a role in this, or the leak that just happened. I don't know. But I think you're right. She absolutely played it. And look, this way, she didn't lose, right? She didn't lose this case. She really got herself out there. And she probably knew she was going to lose. That can't look good. I think even if they do, though, I mean, again, look at Kurt and Ermi. I mean, that guy, like, was transformed. He doesn't even look like the same fucking person. I'll be damned. But you're right. She actually played it, and she played it well, apparently. Yep. No, you're right. I think I actually didn't ever see it that way, but I didn't realize it. You're right, though. Yep. Wow. Wow. What a bitch. Because she pulled so much shit out. Like, come on. You think so, Jerry? You think? Well, for her own. I mean, what good did that do? Well, actually, you know what? Okay. Now putting it in perspective, she actually did win because he doesn't get the death penalty. Right. No, I think you're right about that because she was getting everything she asked for before. Yep. Wow. Yep. Wow, Top Hats. I didn't even realize how much I didn't like her. Right. Exactly. I'll be damned. Yeah, and she's a death penalty lawyer, and he didn't get the death penalty, so she actually, well, shit. Wow. I didn't think about all that. And it was a no win. I think it was a no win. Yep. But this is the only way she actually won. Wow. Wow. How wild is that? Like, I really did not like her, and now I dislike her even more. I'll be damned. Well, this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. No. Mm-mm. No, you're right, Top Hat. You're right. Right? That is crazy. Yeah, it sure is. No, yeah, she's got to feel very satisfied at this point. But she's not. She's almost creepy to me. I don't know. There's something about her that bugs the shit out of me, and it always has. But it's just gotten worse lately. Like, I just feel like I do not want to hear her mouth. Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that, Jerry. I don't know how these people are not afraid of. If I were in the same room with Koberger, I would feel so creeped out and so nervous. You know, like, it's just looking at a photo of him is like that one of him with that white shit. Oh my God, it's so creepy. It just is unsettling. Because there are times that you just don't know, right? Most of the time we kind of know. We do. But like Stephen Avery, I can't be convinced on that. I can't. I'm not convinced either way that he did it or that he didn't. I know that Brendan, I don't buy into that story, but Stephen Avery, I don't know. Should business make their own lawyers? Yeah. Oh my God. Right? I can say without a doubt the police did shit they weren't supposed to do. And there's some major questions there, but I don't know if he's guilty or not. She did not. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Right. Exactly. Yep. You're right, Topic. No, I agree. She's so gross. Did he use? Oh, okay. Wow. There's a lot there, Top Hats. Wow. Wow. Yeah. No, you're right. They are. Right. And to me, I feel like, we can't, it's not okay for us to want the trial just so we can watch it. Right. For me, I'm not okay when they don't let us watch it because that is our right. That is our business. We are allowed to be in every courtroom. We just are allowed as public. But I don't feel like they all have to go to trial. In fact, a lot of times, I mean, look at fucking Lori. You know, plead guilty and make the fucking shit stop. I'm good with some of that. I am actually good with that. No, I agree with that, Top Hats. I do. But when you look at reality, what happens that they rarely are actually punished by death. That rarely happens. And so what happens when you're on death row, you get all kinds of visits from your attorneys. You get nonstop catering to your cause, to your case. And to me, it's almost worse. It truly is. That's just my opinion. They are appealing forever, and they get unlimited resources, unlimited time to do this shit, to go on and on and on. And that irritates me. I would rather they just fucking rot. Because it's like there's somebody, they get to just keep doing this shit. And I don't know how much justice there is in that. Like, quit letting them have any kind of anything. Just rot your fucking ass in prison. Right. No, that's right. That's, I think so. Right. We get a satisfaction when somebody gets the death penalty. You know, for me, I loved that Mantits got the death penalty. But I don't actually foresee that happening. So really, what good does that do us? Because really, it's just a sentence. It's rarely a reality. But they get to sit and act like they're fucking attorneys themselves and just work on their case 24 fucking 7. How about no more? Shut the fuck up, rot your ass in prison, hopefully get some prison justice, and no more putting families through hell. No more of you. Because really, the satisfaction is just hearing that they got death sentence. That's really what we get out of that. That's what I think. I mean, when will we actually celebrate somebody it actually happening? Like, it seems super exciting. I'm sorry. Okay, I sound like a horrible person, but it sounds super exciting that in Idaho they have a firing squad, and it's like, oh yeah, they're just gonna mow them down, right? But that's actually probably not going to happen. Right. No, you're right. You're right. Exactly. And death penalty doesn't mean death, and death penalty means right. Right. No, I agree with that, Jerry. I agree. Well, I mean, the fact that Susan Smith, and what did the jurors from that case said, we thought when she got life, that meant life. And it didn't. If she hadn't been a complete fucking asshole in prison, she'd probably be free right now. Right. No, That's very true. So there's a satisfaction that we get at hearing certain kinds of sentences, and then they don't actually come to fruition. Right. She shouldn't have even had a parole hearing. If you get life, how the fuck are you up for parole? See, that doesn't make sense to anybody, but that's what happens. And it's the same thing, like same thing with death penalty. They get death penalty and they don't fucking, it doesn't happen. Right. Exactly right. No, I'm not either, Jerry. I'm not in favor of them getting out. I'm not. No. Just because their attorneys paraded them around in those fucking, sweater vests and all that shit, and pour them, to me, I don't know that anybody proved they were even sexually abused, but that didn't give them the right to. The way they killed their parents was pretty fucked up. And you know what? They were fucking adults. They wanted the money. If you ask me, they wanted the fucking money, period. End of story. That's what I believe. Yep. Yep. I agree. Right. They're absolutely grown. And they sat there on the stand with their fucking sweater vests, like, I was so scared. Well, then fucking go. You don't have to stay there. Exactly right. Without the money. Yeah, I don't agree with that one bit. So no, sentences don't actually really mean that. Oh, good night, Cindy. Thanks for being here. I know. I know, Jerry. They quit being fucking little tits. If you're scared of your parents, you're a fucking full ass grown adult. Get the fuck out. No, that you can never convince me that was not 100% about money. Again, I don't know if they were abused or not. I don't know. The way they killed their parents was really fucking horrible. And they could have left and just had no money. End of story. That could have happened. And that's not what they did. And that's fucking against the law. And now what they've been married like a bunch of times and shit, right? Again, you got fucking stupid people marrying people in prison. Whatever. I You think they were? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if they were or not. Right, right, right. No, you're absolutely right. Top hat. We do have issues here, in my opinion. We have really big issues with we have got big problems in this country about with the division and just people having ugly hearts. That's what scares me. Right. Right, Jerry. And the one didn't even live at home. I don't know if, again, I don't know if they were abused or not, but I do believe that they weren't scared of them. Right. Exactly right. If you're scared, you don't do that. And you don't get to take justice in your own hands anyway. Call the fucking police if you're scared of them. No, what they did, I'm not good with that. I mean, you don't even have a right to call the police at that point. Fucking leave. No, I'm not good with that shit. But I do agree that there's a lot of things really out of hand in our country right now that has me very nervous. I mean, I still believe that we live in the greatest country on earth, and I hope that can stay that way. But there are some issues that are making me nervous as a cat. But right, that's exactly right, Jerry. That's exactly right. They had no intentions of walking out of there without money. 100%. Yeah, that. Yeah, I know that. That's wild. That is weird about your state. I've noticed that. Why is that? That that is troubling. And you have a senator that's not going to. He's not going to run again, right? I believe. Hmm. What it actually tells me, I don't know. We have some of similar kind of shit here, and I believe, without a doubt, we have some major uh, election fraud in our state. You could never convince me that Katie Hobbs won, and I can't stomach her ass. I cannot fucking stomach her. I don't believe she won, and she's horrible. But that is a very weird thing to happen. Top hats for sure. Yeah, I bet. Our governor's doing it too. And even the Republicans in our state legislature is doing it too. And what I wish people would wake up to really big time is what's happening in Texas. That's getting scary as shit. That place is, I would have to say, it's purple as far as I'm concerned. And that was such a strong. red state, and I don't think it is now, because there's some crazy bad shit happening there. Because you know what, they're all the same, if you ask me. They're so much all the same. There's very little difference between them these days. They're all so fucking corrupt. That's right, taking a turn screwing us. Yep. They're so corrupt. I think, to me, people really should get involved and just not let somebody stay in power too long. They're there too long. Even if they come in with good intentions, it doesn't last. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Wow. And I think they all do it. I think they all do it. I mean, we don't know. So many times we just don't know, but they're all doing it. None of them are serving the people, they're serving themselves. But yeah, I don't understand. So and it's hard to ever understand exactly what. Think about it. Look how convoluted when they put out bills that you vote on in your state, they make no sense. It's hard to understand if voting yes means you're for it, or vote. They convolute the fuck out of that shit. That is the reason I've always liked to do mail-in votes, so I can just sit and study my ballot very well. But that's, obviously another big avenue for fraud. Oh, wow. Really? Top hat. Oh my God. Seriously? How do they get by with that? How do you do? Wow. So instead of allowing tobacco companies to just lose their business because of vapes, they come in and cut it out. I'll be damned. Wow. And think about it. How powerful is the Food and Drug Administration? Way too powerful, if you ask me. Because that's what's fucking ruining us, is our food and the drugs they're giving us. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. No, you're right. No, you're right. No, I get that. I guess that should be to be expected, right? Some people just end up going out of business because something else comes along. But then again, if you're powerful enough, you just don't let that happen. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. Well, look how much they fucking have. They have really, oh my God. They've gotten by with a lot of shit forever. And here I am, right? Giving them more money. Yep. God. They make sure everybody's hooked on it and then they start, all this shit. Yep. I'm sure. And every state has something similar, right? I mean, that's a huge industry. That is massive. That is definitely massive. No, I don't doubt for one second that nobody in that state wants to piss them off at all. And they pay very well. Yep. Right. Right. But it's become very criminal, I think, in some ways. But everything has. If there's money involved at all, then you can guarantee there is corruption. There always will be. People are for sale. I mean, people prostitute themselves in many ways. Right. Right. That's why, to me, you got to vote people out. If you can't stay in office, then you can't continue because they 100% completely at some point regard people as shit. The longer you're in there, the longer you're paid by these people. Oh my God. What the fuck does that what does that even mean? I'm kind of lost on that. Oh my God. Okay, I don't even know what to do with any of that. I'm seriously lost on that. Yeah. No, exactly. I understand that. But that's why the voters have to vote them out. You can't let anybody stay in power too long. Power corrupts. It just does. Oh, I'm like, I have fucking no idea what you're talking. Where to even go with that? Theo Vaughn says a lot of crazy shit. No, the only way it can work is if the people vote him out, because that can happen. If people started voting these people out just for simply being there too long, then it won't work for people to pay them, because they're not going to, if they don't stay. But we just let people stay and stay and stay. Look at Harry Johnson. For how many years has he been rattling off completely fucking insane shit? No, he just stays in. He's not right in the head. He's just not. But nobody votes him out. And that guy's not right in the head. But how many are very well right in the head? They're just very rightly fucking you. Right. No, I get that. I get that, Top Hats, but we still have, I think we still need to try to, I don't know, because it happens everywhere. Incumbents almost always keep their seat. And that's where we're wrong. We have to. No, I know. I know. We used to have, years ago, we had so much Marlboro stuff. It was ridiculous. And think about how much tax we pay on tobacco, on nicotine, period. We pay a shit ton. That stuff is taxed heavily. So everybody's making a whole lot of money, and we're paying a whole lot of money and getting fucked. So no, I would agree that that's a very, very powerful situation, Top Hats. It always has been. That's funny. I agree. Good. That's a good choice. Oh, you guys cracked me up. I'm so glad I came live tonight. I missed you guys so much. But I'm going to cut it off right now. I have to get up early for the boy. But I'm going to be on again tomorrow. There's so many things we have to talk about. God, it's a lot. I'm anxious to get busy. But I'm going to go to bed now. I know. I totally missed you guys so much. And thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and catching me up on all this stuff. give me so much more to think about. But I'm going to go, and everybody have a good night. Sweet dreams, everyone. Thank you so much. Me too. Me too. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had a great time. I really needed this. Yes, you too. Love you guys so much. I totally do. And I appreciate you. Everyone have a great night, and I will see you super soon, I hope. I hope you'll be here. I will. So good night. Love you.